Hi, I'm going to do a quick piece on commercial property. I've got 4 things that I think you should pay attention to. I know that at the moment there's a lot going on out there, but I think we all need to take a practical and a sensible approach to what's coming and maybe look at history. I know that every time there's one of these tumultuous events where things change, that there are a lot of changes. There's winners and losers. And when, of course, there's a lot of turbulence in markets, people win big and people lose badly, sorry. So we just need to be conscious that this is another one and we will come out the other side. So there's lots of noise on the internet and lots of pessimism and lots of negative feedback out there. And to be fair, if that's what you want, get on social media, there's loads of it. I'm here to try and give you a practical approach that you can think of for the future. So we've had to make layoffs. I have a restaurant as well as commercial property. We've had to make layoffs. We dearly hope we can bring all those staff back on when things pick up. You have to get your house in order first. So that's the first thing. Make sure that you're doing everything you can to stabilize your business or your family life so that you can actually concentrate on what's happening in the bigger picture here. It's really important to focus on the bigger picture once you've got your house in order. So the second thing, particularly in commercial, but it could apply to other areas, the second to think about is look out for as many opportunities as you can. So have a think about this. Now that you look back on 2008 and 2009, hindsight is a great thing. You can look back and think, I should have invested in this. I should have done that. If only I'd bought more of those. Think about this. If this was 2024, what would you be looking back to 2020 and saying to yourself, I should have done that. I should have perhaps tried that. Maybe I should have invested in more of those. Maybe I should have spent less time worrying about this. So if you try and apply that to your thinking, maybe you'll be able to spot the opportunities that are around you right now. As I say, there's going to be lots of turbulence, so there will be some winners and some losers, but that's the way that life works. So in terms of looking for commercial stuff, the third thing to think about is get in regular touch with those agents. So in the past, I've maybe said agents aren't always great at getting back to you. You'll find a surprising turnaround in a few weeks' time when you will be their next best friend. Because when the phone isn't ringing and nobody wants to do any deals and the only people who want to do a deal is somebody's trying to sell something, you as a potential buyer are going to be of interest to them. That's what happened last time round. I remember actually getting phone calls from agents thinking, wow, what's happened? Because before 2008, nobody phoned. But this time round, go out there, make sure you're building those relationships. And I appreciate going out there, maybe physically you can't do right now, but get on the phone, get on email, make those connections and try and get them to think of forwarding you those deals when they start coming up, because they will have people, unfortunately, that are struggling and need to make a pivot. They maybe have a main business, but they need to exit other assets that they have to help fund up this business. It's not a great time, I appreciate that, but you do need to think about these things for the future. So get in touch with the agents, build some relationships there. And then, of course, the fourth and last thing is your sources of funding. I know you may not be buying a property right now, but you may be soon. So make sure you're courting those funders, whether they're private investors or even perhaps institutional investors that you already deal with. But continue building those relationships so you're ready for when these opportunities come up, because they will come up. We recently managed to secure another commercial building. It's just under 10,000 square feet, but it does have a container storage park with it, which has got 50 containers, which will sit nicely with our operations team so they can take those over and handle them as part of the current offering that we have. It took about 9 months to get that deal. It's not been the easiest, but on saying that, it just takes time to get these deals done, but they can still be done. People will still lend money. So those are the 4 things. 1, your own house in order, of course. Clear out all this noise that you're hearing out there. Anything that's really negative is not going to help you. It's not, so let it go. Second thing is get out and look at as many, or get online and look at as many deals as you potentially can in opportunities. Spread the net. The more opportunities you have, the easier it is to negotiate. The third thing, of course, is get in touch with agents, ones that maybe haven't been really good to you before, but this time round, you will start treating you as their best friend. And then the fourth thing is your funders. Try and build more relationships with those people who have access to money, who don't like 0.1% interest and would like to deal with somebody who's maybe already got experience in property, but maybe hasn't quite got into commercial yet, because there will be many, many opportunities coming up for commercial deals. So I hope that helps. Keep pragmatic, keep looking forward, be safe. Speak to you again.